help if I take off my shoes. Okay. Well, good morning. So as I am listening to all the news about all the 4th of July festivities and how in much of our country, the COVID results seem very positive, and so we're in this healing phase, right? We're in this new phase of coming out, especially with a holiday like the 4th. But I feel, and I think we all might feel this way, that need to still heal, that need for healing. So I'd like us to focus a little bit on healing today and using our own breath to help us heal, because our breath helps calm us down, helps relax us. So close your eyes and come inside and focus on your breath. Take a deep breath and let it go. And let that exhale be slow and long. The vagus nerve is the largest in our system. It begins at the base, at the top of the spine, at the base of the skull, and it travels like a road map. And vagus means wandering all the way down to our heart. And signals go back and forth from our brain to our heart, and from our heart to our brain. And that vagus nerve has the power of triggering our parasympathetic nervous system. And what that is the part of our nervous system that moves away from fight or flight and into rest and digest. And I call it relax and repair. So you're triggering your body's natural repair system when you exhale. You inhale new life, you exhale long and slow to allow your body to begin the healing process, the repair mode. And after your next exhale, return to your natural breath, but keep your eyes closed for a moment longer to continue to focus on your breath. And then after your next exhale, open your eyes, taking in the light. So let's begin with our neck, and send your left ear to your left shoulder, keeping your shoulder down so that you can feel a fuller stretch on the right side of your neck. And breathe into it and release it. Breathe into it and release it once more. Breathe into that stretch on the right side of your neck and release it. Bring your head to center and your right ear to your right shoulder. And feel that left side stretch on your neck. Breathe in and release it. Twice more, as if you're massaging that side of your neck with your breath. And then bring your head to center. Send your chin to your chest and feel the stretch in the back of your neck. Notice it and notice how it travels. Notice where it lands. Maybe it goes down your back a little bit and up your skull a little bit. Breathe into it through your nose, let it go. Breathe in and let it go. And then lift your head and bring it back up to neutral. Roll your shoulders forward, up, back, and down. And then go the other way. And then pause. And send your arms straight out to the side. Look over your middle finger, your right middle finger. And then follow your finger as you lift your arm, lift your fingers pointing to the sky. Feel your neck. And then follow it as it comes down and reaches out from your shoulder. Bring your head back to center. Look over your left arm. Follow your left fingers as they reach up to the sky. Keep following them. And then as they journey back, to reach straight out from your shoulder. And bring your arms down by your side. Send your arms straight out in front of you. And put one hand on one shoulder and the other on the other shoulder. And just hug yourself. Just hug. And then rotate your whole torso, like you were giving us this big hug and you're rolling from side to side, big squeeze, hug. And then come back to center, release your arms, let them hang down. And then send your right arm up, all the way up to the sky, all the way back behind you. Make these big, big circles with your fingers. And then pause next time your hand is reaching for the mat, and then go the other way. And then pause. And let's do the other side, great big circles. And then pause and go the opposite way. And then a pause. Great. Wrap your right arm around the back of the chair. Turn to look over your right shoulder. So you're twisting, your whole torso is twisting here. your left hand outside your right knee to help a little bit with a little bit more of a twist. Feel your spine lengthening on your inhale and twisting on when you empty of breath. Inhale, then exhale, come back to center. Inhale and then exhale. Let's do the other side, wrapping your left arm around the back of the chair, right hand outside left leg, look over your left shoulder. Keep your spine long and straight as you twist. Bring your left arm up. Inhale, exhale, twist back to center. Right arm comes up alongside right ear. You can leave your left hand on your lap or let it hang or hold on to the chair for a side body stretch, a right side body stretch. And then come back to center. Right. Inhale, exhale, other side. Reaching to the right with your left arm, feeling your left side body stretching from your hips to your fingertips. Bring both arms to center, release your arms. Right. Come forward on your chair or turn to the side. And we'll do our cats and dogs. So your hands on your knees, they slide back to the top of your thighs as you curl your spine forward, sending your heart forward in a back bend. On an exhale, curl your spine behind you, straighten your legs, your arms, holding on to your knees. Inhale to your dog spine, exhale to cat. Inhaling and exhaling, go at your own pace. And then the next time you are in your cat spine, pause and come up to a mountain spine. And then come back if you are on the side, or just come to front to center. All right. So move away from the back of your chair. We're going to do our hip circles. So start leaning forward and go in whichever direction you like to make your hip circles. And then the next time you're forward, pause and go the other way. And then next time you're forward, pause and come back up to sit. You can hold on to the seat of your chair. Straighten your right leg. Rotate your foot. So give your ankle a little workout and go in both directions. Point and flex, point and flex. And then bring that leg down. Other leg. Get your foot working. rotating both directions. Then point and flex, and bring your foot back down. And you're going to come up on the ball of your right foot and bring it down, and then the opposite. And you're going to go back and forth, coming up on the ball of your foot alternately from left to right. A little more work for your ankles. And then put your feet flat on the mat. So you're going to lean forward a little bit or a lot. So you're going to come forward any amount. So let's go back and forth. So start, and you're at the edge of your seat, not at the edge, but you're away from the back of the chair. So you have a little room to go back and come forward. So let's do that for a while first. Just to give our hips a little more. We've already worked them some. Let's do just a little bit more. And then the next time you come forward, go as far as you comfortably can. So it could be any place, you could be anywhere. And you're going to send your arms out to the side, and you're going to wrap them around your legs. Maybe you'll wrap your arms. Maybe you will take both elbows. Maybe you'll just take your hands together. So the idea is simply to wrap your arms as far as you can around your legs. So if you're up here, you're probably just going to be holding hands, right? Or maybe you just have your thighs, your hands under your thighs. And then you're going to release your arms, fly out and up, and bring your hands down to your heart. Right. Okay. So bring your legs, your thighs to the corners of your chair. We're going to do a sun salute. Inhale, gather. Exhale, fold over your legs. You'll come inside your legs or bring your forearms to your thighs. And just hang over. Maybe you're just bowing your head. Steady your right hand or arm and fan open with your left. Bring your left arm back inside your legs or on your thigh. Lift up halfway to a flat back. Then fly out and up and bring your prayer to your heart. Inhale and exhale, fold. Steady your left arm or hand this time and fan open to the right. Close it back up, both arms inside or on your thighs. And come up halfway to a flat back. So the crown of your head is just reaching forward. You're parallel somewhat with the floor. And then fly out and up and down the center line. Right. All right. Good. So let's do a little bit more work with our hips here. So make circles. You're straightening your leg, and then you're going to make big circles with your feet. And pause and go the other direction. And pause. Straighten your left leg and make circles. And pause. Straighten and go the other way. And pause. All right. Bring your hands to the outside of your legs. So your palms are touching the bottom of your thigh. And you're going to push your knees and your thighs into your hands. As your hands push, keep pushing your knees together. You're doing a little tug of war with your knees and hands, sort of. And then release. And do it again. Push, pull, and then release. And then do it inside your thighs. So the backs of your hands are against your legs. And so you're pushing your legs together and you're pulling them apart with your hands. Pushing legs together, pulling them apart with your hands, and release. Again, push, pull, and release. One more time, push, pull, and release. All right. Bring your arms out to the side. Your fingers, your thumbs are pointing upward, palms away. You're going to rotate from your shoulder, right? From your shoulder joint, and send your thumbs down to the floor. But then what you're going to do is try and send your thumbs back behind you and just go only as far. Do not push too far. And then go all the way the other way, bringing your thumb downs in the other direction, just opening up and go back and forth and back, like you're screwing your arm into the socket. And then release and release your arms. All right. And just breathe for a moment, just relax. And then let's come up to stand. So come to the back of your chair. We're going to work a little bit on balance. I think we did some of this last time, but we're going to go a little deeper this time. So your fingers are on the back of your chair, right? And you're going to come up onto the balls of your feet, all the way up as high as you can. You're holding onto the chair, and then bring them back down. And then you're going to alternate, just as we did when we were seated, going back and forth. All right. So now you're going to come up on the balls of your feet, both. And you're going to release one arm. And maybe you'll release the other arm. Bring your hands back to the back of the chair. Bring your heels down. Come up on to the balls of your feet. It helps to use your core muscles, your strength, your core strength to help. And release one arm. And you know that you don't have to release if you don't wish to. And then bring your arms up overhead. Bring your hands to the chair and your heels back down. All right. You're going to do that again, coming on the balls of your feet. And now the challenge will be changing your arms in some way. So we're not going to stay up that long. So come back down onto your heels, then come up again and move your arms around and bring it back to the chair and bring your heels back down. So these little things are challenging your balance, just to challenge your balance. All right, so turn so that the side of your body is against the back of the chair. So it's here to hold on to. Right. So sometimes you'll find that just even having a fingertip on a wall or on the chair, in our case, can help you with balance. So let's start by holding the back of the chair. Lift your right leg, right? Any amount. It could be away from the floor just an inch. It could be higher. And maybe you'll let go. Maybe not. And bring it down. Left leg. So you only have one hand, right? So you're going to lift one arm and then the other. Use your core and bring it down. Okay, good. You're going to lift your right leg and swing your foot. Yeah. And then come to stillness and bring it down. Lift your right leg, send it out to the side and swing your foot. Come back to center, bring your foot back down. Bring your left leg up, swing your leg, your foot. Come to center, bring it down. Lift your left leg, send it out to the side. And swing your leg and bring it down. All right. So walk a little bit farther away from the chair. You can still have a fingertip on the chair. Shift your weight to your left foot. Bring your right leg up. Send it out to the sky. Lift your right arm. Maybe release your left hand or not. Bring your leg back to center. Bring your leg down. So I'm going to have to change the chair. You can just walk around. Okay. So a little bit farther away from the chair, you just have a finger, maybe your middle finger on the chair. Lift your leg. Send it out. Lift your arm. And then maybe the other. Or not. And bring it down. Good. Okay. So the next Next thing we're going to do, I just need to get this out of the way a little. All right. Right foot at 12 o'clock. You're going to lift it up a little. And it could be just an inch, it could be more. Right. And then swing it around to 3 o'clock and then all the way back down to 6. Bring your toe onto the floor and step on your foot. Right. Come back up on the ball of your back leg, bringing your weight over your left leg. Lift your back leg up, swing it all the way around to 12 o'clock. Step on it. Then step back. All right. So you'll go to the other side of your chair. I'm going to do it without moving the chair around again. So you'll start, I have to go a little farther away. Your left, you're going to step forward to 12 o'clock with your left foot. Come on to your tiptoe, a little ballerina pose. Ballet dancer, I have to remember to say that properly. And go all the way around, go to 6 o'clock, toe on the floor and step back. Bring your weight back up over your right leg, coming onto your tiptoe, your left tiptoe, and swing it all the way around. Toe down, step on it. Right. So now, your choice, you can use the chair or you can try to do it without. Step forward, go all the way back behind, and you're going to pause just for a moment and come back. Bring your foot together. Step forward, go all the way around behind, come back forward, and bring your feet together. Wow, good. Right. Okay. All right. Just thinking the better way to do this. So let's do some squatting. So bend your knees just a little. Bring one hand to your right thigh. Straighten your knees. Bend your knees a little bit more. Straighten your legs. Bend your knees as if you were going to sit in the chair. Of course, the chair is not there, but you're going to stay floating. You're holding on to the back of the chair. You're going to push in with your feet into the mat to straighten your legs. You're going to bend your knees deeply. You're going to send your right arm alongside your right ear, and maybe both arms alongside your ears or not. You can still hold on to the chair if you wish. To come into Utkatasana, the chair pose. And then push into your feet and come up to stand. Right. So now you're going to come sit in your chair. You're going to come on the ball of your right foot. So you're still holding on with your fingers to the back of the chair. You're going to lift your right leg and send it back behind you any amount. Maybe it's all the way up. Maybe your toe comes to the mat. And then step your foot forward. Other side. Come onto the ball of your left foot. So your weight is being supported by your right leg. Going to lift your left leg sending it back behind you. Bend your knee and bring your feet together. Come up to stand. All right, good. So I think it's time for my Elvis pose. So I have my left foot at 12 o'clock, my right at 2. You're going to bend your knees and swing your hips and play with your arms. You can still hold on to the chair, but it's kind of fun to play with your arms in any way you like. Right? And then pause, come to center, and do that on the other side, 10 o'clock and 12 o'clock. Bend your knees and do your little rock and roll or whatever you like here. And then pause, step your feet together. All right. Okay. I forgot what I wanted to do here. Make sure I have enough time. Okay. All right, so we're going to do a downward facing dog. So turn around to face your chair. The seat is in front of you. You're a little bit away from the chair. You're going to send your arms out and up. You're going to hinge at your hip joint, bringing the palms of your hand on to the seat. Make sure you're in the middle of the seat so it does not slide. You're going to walk your feet back. You're going to keep walking them back until your ears are between your arms. Downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And you can walk back even more so that your heels come a little bit off the mat. And you're going to step one foot forward and the other foot forward. And we'll do that once more. So start walking back. And let's take 5 breaths in this down dog. And then walk your feet forward. And keep your arms on the chair, your hands on the chair. Bring your ankles under your hips, and then fly out and up and bring your Anjali Mudra, your prayer pose, to your heart. And release your arms. All right, excellent. So let's come back to sit. And we'll do our inversion. So legs to the corners of the chair. And let's be a little dramatic. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Fold over your legs. Don't forget, you can have your forearms on your thighs and just bow your head, or you can come all the way down in between your legs, crown of your head reaching for the earth. And take a deep breath and begin to very gently unfold, just unfold. And as you make your way up, let your head be the last thing that unfolds. All right. And we're going to spend the last few minutes of our asana class in a shavasana, in relaxation. And while you make yourself comfortable getting ready for your shavasana, follow your breath once you get into that comfortable position. And take a deep breath and let it go and feel it flowing. Another deep breath and let it go and feel it flowing. And feel your heart beginning to slow down with every exhale. Take a deep breath and let it go. And begin to reawaken your body. Wiggle your toes, your arms, your fingers. Shake your head, no, yes. And then if you are staying for meditation, just get yourself ready for your meditation. Guess you're already there, right? Make sure that your feet are touching, the soles of your feet are touching the earth. Your hands are relaxed on your thighs, crown of your head reaching upward. And you're paying attention to your breath. Following it. Noticing its journey. We're going to use our breath throughout this meditation in a healing meditation. Take a deep breath and let that breath flow all the way up to your brain. Imagine those little bubbles of oxygen regenerating every cell in your brain so that you can think more clearly. And then allow your next breath to travel up to your eyes, all the way up to your eyes. Let your breath linger there and settle at your third eye, right between your brows. Feel all three eyes so that you may see beyond what your eyes can show you. Allow your next breath to hover at your ears. Feel your breath circling around your ears, stimulating them so that you may listen more attentively and without judgment. Feel your next breath traveling through your nose. Feel the cool air as you breathe in. Feel it in your nose. Feel your breath opening up your senses, opening up your sense of smell so that you can experience all the pleasures, all the fragrances of this earth. Allow your next breath to hover at your mouth and your throat. Feel it there. You can feel it as it journeys from your nose to your throat. Feel it so that you may speak your truth. Say what's on your mind with kindness. And allow your next breath to circle round your neck and let it settle where you're feeling any strain. To release your tension, to let it go. Send your next deep breath to your shoulders. Feel it from one shoulder to the other. Feel your shoulders relaxing, softening. Allow your breath to release your burdens. Allow your next breath to fill your heart center. Notice how every breath fuels your heart. Hear your heart beating. Feel your heart fill with compassion. Compassion for others as well as yourself. Allow your next deep breath to flow down your arms all the way to your fingertips so that you may express yourself better, so that you may create with your hands, so that you may hold, hug, embrace more dearly. Allow your next breath to fill your belly. Feel your belly expand with your breath as if it were your breath were stoking the fire that lives in your belly, your courage, your willpower, so that you may exert your will. Feel your next breath settle at your hips, at the base of your spine. Feel your connection to the earth. Feel grounded with your breath. Feel your foundation, your sense of security. Let your breath stimulate that feeling. Now let your next belly travel all the way down your legs, down your thighs, over your knees, down your shins, your ankles, to your feet and your toes, so that you may be more mobile, so that you may take the next step on your life's journey with ease. And notice a place in your body, anywhere in your body where you are having discomfort. Choose a place where it is most needed and breathe into that spot. And release it. Breathe into that discomfort and release it. Feel your breath relaxing your whole body, releasing stress and strain. And allow your next breath to come deep from your heart and reach all the way up to the crown of your head, your spiritual center, where you connect with spirit. And whatever spirit means to you, see the light of that spirit traveling down through the crown of your head and merging with your divine light that was already there. Feel it merging, connecting you to the universe, making you one with the universe. Feel your whole body fill with that light, fill with the love that is that light. And with your next exhale, sharing that love with everyone around you, everyone in the world. Let it go. And bow your head and bring your hands to your heart. Take another deep breath and release it. And then begin to lift your head and slowly open your eyes. Thank you so much for being with me today. Namaste.